Every day around here, we have a referendum on stocks. And you can't let it get you down, because tomorrow's vote can always be different from today's. Yep, the voting booth never closes around here, so you get days where the bears turn out in droves. Dow shedding 115 points, S&P dipping 0.39%, NASDAQ losing 0.38%. Why is it like this? Why do stocks even gyrate so wildly when nothing's really happening? Well, the answer is a mischievous one. On most days, stocks react to other stocks or the overall stock market. And the market itself tends to react to the gyrations of its much larger sibling, the bond market. The bond market certainly colored today's stock market, which reacted negatively to every tick down in bond prices because lower bond prices mean higher interest rates. When rates go higher, the bears almost always win the daily election. Take the stock of Home Depot, which reported this morning. That's somebody, we all know the orange roof, right? This will really help you to understand. At first, that stock rallied hard. At one point, it was up almost 14 points in pre-market trading. Ooh, I like that. The trust owns it. The gains shrunk to the single digits during the 9 a.m. conference call, even as the call was quite upbeat, as you'll hear later in the show. But as interest rates went up over the inability for Congress to find spending cuts, the stock wilted. Ultimately, it finished the day in the red. Makes sense? Well, then, kind of. You see, Home Depot does best when there's strong housing turnover, which means higher rates are bad for business because they inhibit turnover. So the Home Depot referendum rigged by the bond market then turned negative, and the most important stock of the day lost the vote. That crushed a host of retailers. Some had to do with housing, others didn't. Of course, it didn't matter if there was a real connection. They might be joined together by an ETF or simply by the zeitgeist that stems from Home Depot's importance in the retail firmament.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.